I'm coming back with a short video before I end it for the day. This video is basically going to be talking about African Americans and I, and also family. And this is some serious questions because a lot of my family members do agree with the Africans with the African and African American conflict. They mostly agree with the African people and then the African Americans. And that's the reason why. My granddaddy is mostly a Nigerian. He's not an African American. Due to that, him being a Nigerian, African Americans and I, we're gonna have things different about us. There are things you're gonna see in me you would not see in an African American and what they do. Such as, are you on these streets? How the way they act on these streets, we act totally different. Totally different. Like I said in one video, I don't run around here stealing. I don't run around here doing stuff that what African Americans do out here on these streets. I don't. This one thing that me and my family keep talking about. Even if I call my uncle and I tell him right now that why do a lot of their people don't get along with African Americans? You know the main thing he's gonna say? Because they keep calling my goddamn people bitches. And no, a lot of Africans do not like calling women bitches. It's like every time I talk to a Mexican, Latino, some type of white boy, they come on to me saying, this bitch here, or an African American, this bitch here, or this bitch fine, that's disrespecting the woman, my guy. Why you think us and African Americans don't get along like that? You mimic African Americans. We don't mimic African Americans. We do us, we be us, we do what we do for a living. That's that African American shit. We don't do none of that. All that woman bitch and stuff. Leave that shit in America when you coming over here to Egypt. I might be in America right now speaking this, but when you coming over here to Egypt, Sudan, and a lot of places, leave that bitch shit in America. Because a lot of times, we don't accept it as Cushites. Another thing you need to leave in America that me and my family and the Africans disagree with is that N-word. One thing a lot of African Americans need to do is log up, Google the history of that N-word and understand the real reason to the N-word before you start running around here saying the N-word, because right now you really don't even know what the heck you're talking about. That's one. And actually there's two. Sorry about that. Another reason I want to know and why I keep going on and on and on. Why can't a white man speak that freaking N-word? Just like what my people would tell you, if the white man can't speak, why in the hell are you speaking it? Why you think a lot of times in Liberia, you come over there speaking an N word, you get beat up? Because a lot of us do not agree with the American terms, doings. And I agree with my African people. Because over here in America, people do stupid things. I walk out on the street right now, somebody gonna walk up on me talking about some, What up, OG? I wasn't raised on no goddamn OG. Like seriously, I really wasn't. That's why I don't talk to these people like that down here. What up, OG? Huh? Hmm. What up, OG? Huh? I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Literally, I don't know why people speak the word OG because OG is literally an abbreviation. It's not meant for how the way the African Americans put it out on these streets. But according to what my uncle said, they use the term as a figure of speech. Just like white people target black African Americans when they racist with that N-word. I'm gonna be honest to you white people out there in the world, I really don't care too much for the N-word because I feel like if when you're around me you can say it. You can say it around me. Because I feel like I will mostly look at you before we will look at an African American. Why? Because sometimes in Liberia, the N-word means you are 3/5 of a black man. That's why they would want to try to beat you up in Liberia. Even if you're a black American. And I've noticed a lot of other words that African Americans speak, a lot of times we don't even agree with it. That's why we hold conflict between African Americans. I know that it shouldn't happen because you couldn't, like what I said in one video, you can't go to heaven hating your own brother. You ain't serving God saying what I want to do right here. Like, you ain't serving God if you want to sit there and say, I serve the Lord thy God, and you have hate for your own brother or go and rob a bank or something. You ain't, it's just stupid. On the street in America, it's stupid, retarded. People do retarded stuff over here. That's why sometimes I feel like going back to my country in Egypt or Nigeria, because I am a Cushite. And how the way people put things now these days over here in the USA, it's crazy. That's why I don't deal with people. Some of my people are racist with African Americans. It's just crazy. I don't listen to a lot of African American rap music due to these reasons. I don't even want my future kids, when I have my future kids listening to African American rap music, due to them talking about drugs, violence. I don't want my kids being raised upon it. Then they're always talking about, what's called it, sex. When you talking about sex, like, it should be kept secret. Seriously. So a lot of people don't want to hear all that sex stuff you put in rap songs. Seriously, a lot of people don't want to hear all that. I got African friends, African American friends, European friends, Asian friends. A lot of people don't want to hear all that. But like I said, I'm going to cut this video short. So, this is another video I'm coming back on that a lot of African Americans and us Africans mostly don't seem to agree with. A lot of stuff, this is the main thing. What you do is what we don't agree with. I noticed that. Because like I said, I'm a young Nigerian. My grandmother is a Native American. That's why you see my hair the way it is. Sometimes I don't act Indian. I act my other races sometimes, and sometimes I don't act my African race, and sometimes I act my other races sometimes because you know I am totally mixed. I'm a black Eurasian. Woo. Like I said, I'm gonna cut this video short. But I do have people in my family who is racist. Like my uncle. He said some stuff that I literally didn't even want to hear. And he put black Americans down because of what they speak in rap songs. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what my black African American friends gonna say on this. I came down here to Los Angeles, California, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna even speak it to him. Because I didn't even know a lot of my family members is racist. I guess the white in their blood runs. It is not just that, it's just hate going on in the freaking world. How many people might go to hell hating their own freaking brother? African Americans and us having conflict. How many of us gonna go to heaven like that? Like I said, I'm a Cushite. And I'm also a Bantu person. I'm not an African American. I do agree with my people when they speak against the African American doings. See you later. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. And give me a comment in the comment box below. Thank you.